YouTube live stream in I think over a week. I actually haven't looked at when my last live stream was, but I believe it's definitely been over a week. I went on a trip and now I'm at my house in Florida and I want to connect with my friends, maybe make some new ones. This is my YouTube family, my special place. I get to be anyone, anything, show up however I want to be dressed, say whatever I want to say. It's a space for freedom, so the vibe today is a little bit sad. I've got a sad vibe, and I'm letting that be my personal opinion on the sadness that I experience is that I love it, and it's worthy, and it's good. And I want to talk about sadness just because there was a possibility for me to not turn my camera on and not speak. And I realized, that's an idea that someone else had, that sadness isn't for other people to see. Like, if you're feeling sad or if you're frowning, like, go ahead and smile and stuff like that. And that's just not really my vibe. I prefer to know what I'm actually feeling and to not have to feel an emotion in order for myself to do certain actions or be in certain places, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if you're new to my channel or if you've been here before. If you're new to my channel, it is actually experiencing a big change. Huge change, mostly in a reflection of the changes that I've been experiencing, and I think it is a universal truth that humans do change. Let me know if you're a human and you don't change, then you can prove me wrong or just, have a different perspective than me. But I believe that I've changed a lot in this lifetime that I've lived, so change is pretty cool. Hi is the first person commenting today. Hi. I am here with the intention of connecting with people and saying hi, which is so funny that the first person to say hi in the chat, your username is hi. That's actually so funny because I literally just want to come here, say hi, and how are you? How are you? How are you? How am I? I can't make sense of that question. I know I'm supposed to say good or fine or splendid, or I know what the choices are, right? I know what the choices are. You could say terrible, you could say awesome, but the logic within the brain that I am aware of is like, how are you? Like, the word how means oh my gosh, I feel like you don't like watching this, but I want to go on. I want to go on because why? I say how are you also. I speak that way to people as well, and I don't even know. I guess when I say how are you, I'm wanting to know. I'm wanting to connect, really. I'm wanting to Bro, what are you saying? It's pretty funny. Well, I'm saying, how are you? What does that mean? What does that actually, translate to? What is the meaning of how are you? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because I just don't know. Thank you for being here, Mike. I see you in the chat. I see Therapal off in the chat. I do not speak French. I would like to. Are you good or are you bad? Yeah, like what? What the fuck? How? Okay, I'm trying to not say that word on here, but okay, like that to me, to think a person could be good or bad, I don't think I'm ever bad. I can't remember ever, like, I would not describe any of my experiences on this lifetime as bad, like, genuinely. Like, there's a part of me that understands that certain things are supposed to be bad, but, like, I don't think they are. I personally don't. I would never, like, look at something and be like, oh, that was so bad. Like, I just don't talk that way. So I think that's why I'm having trouble with that question. Like, I just don't know what it means. I don't know what it means anymore. I don't think I ever knew what it meant. But I just went along with it because everybody's talking like that, so I'm going to talk like that too. But, I mean, right now, everything is so good. And I would have just said the F word, but I'm trying not to because apparently YouTube is appreciating less swearing or something like that. I don't know. I heard this from my boyfriend, and he's not even a YouTuber, but whatever. So, I don't know. Yeah. Everything is really good, though. Like, this is very good. This. And everything else that I can see is good. Everything that I can hear is very good. Just all the sensory information coming to my five senses is good. Things inside me are a mess, though. Inside, messy. So messy. But it's always been messy. So, or not always, not in every single moment of my life. You know, maybe in front of certain people I would consolidate the mess and not show it. So that I don't get criticized brutally, but you know, just messy on the inside, super clean on the outside. I subscribed, by the way. Cool, so we can talk more often then. Hi. Akram said, I look natural. Cold pink drink. Oh, hi. Hey. Hi. Cold pink drink also asked, how are you? Should I do my how are you rant again? I feel like most of you hated that. Or just didn't, like, I don't know. Maybe not hated, but you're just like, what? But I'm like, what? Hi, Kiara. We like the word hi here, though. I like the word hi. Put it 222 in the chat if you also like the word hi. I like the word hi. Hi is a good word. Hi is... Well, okay. Here's the thing also. Do you see what I just did? Do you see what I just did with my words? I like the word hi, so I called the word hi good. Are the things I like good and the things I don't like bad? No. So why do I talk like that? Like, that's... Also, I mean, I'm not trying to be like self-critical, but I'm noticing that didn't make any sense. And I do like making sense, so, but just because I like something doesn't mean it's good. It just means that I like it. So, anyways, hi. I like that word. Kiara put it 222. I like that word a lot. And the little sparkly heart emoji. I like that emoji too. That's like me in an emoji. I got another new person subscribing. Cool. I feel like I'm supposed to be really excited about that. So I guess that's what I'll be. I need to go get my water. I'm thirsty. Hold up. I need my water. Well, I'll be right back. Oh, also, did you guys notice these? Can you see them from far away? Isn't these cute? I just wanted to be a little extra sparkly today. I thought it was cute. I'm back. I wanted to show you my outfit, I guess. Sometimes you guys want to see my outfit and I don't show it, but I have this little skirt and this cute little t-shirt. Not sure if you could hear that because my microphone was far away, but it's okay. But yeah, how's everybody? What's everybody doing? How about that? What is the action? What's the action right now? Are you listening? Are you driving? Are you sleeping? Are you scrolling? You can't be scrolling, though. It would be impossible for someone to watch this and tell me they're scrolling and still be scrolling. You know what I mean? What's the truth of what's happening in this moment? I would say I'm listening. I'm listening to my stream of consciousness and delivering it to you. I gotta think a little bit about why I do this, you know. Mostly for connection, mostly because I think that a very cool feature of the internet is that I can talk to a bunch of different people all at once, all over the world. I think that's really cool. So, for coolness, I used to want to be a YouTuber really bad. Now that I am a YouTuber, I don't care to, I don't have that same, like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber inside me. Like, it's kind of gone because I am a YouTuber. So it's just more like chill. Like, I've heard someone say before that the feeling of wanting something and the feeling of having it are two different feelings. Or you could also say the vibration of having something and the vibration of wanting something are two different vibrations. And I have experienced that with creating YouTube videos. The energy I was in when I wanted to make YouTube videos, the energy I was in when I wanted to be live streaming is so different than the energy that I'm in when I am live streaming. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I have been on the verge of giving up a few times in the past couple of days. Just like, giving up live streaming, I mean. That's what I want to talk about. But I am live streaming right now, so here we are. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to hear more information about? What would you like to experience? What would you like to experience in this moment? If you could have your most favorite moment, and it would be, you know, happening in the next few moments, what would that moment be like? What's something that you love to do? What's something that when you're doing that thing, you just get to be nothing And not in like a sad, painful way, but in like a liberating one with all way. Painting gets me there. I don't know if that was a lot of information, but painting gets me there. Beautiful, jubilant, bombastic. These are the words. These are the words. You lost me a little bit. The words for what? The words for your day? Bombastic? From my point of view, cool word. Super cool word. Beautiful, jubilant, bombastic is a combination that is new to me, though. That's cool. Thanks for putting that into my life, Kiara. Kiara. I think a lot of us don't feel as important as we want to feel. And I know I myself have not felt as like significant or needed or desired, wanted as I've wanted to. And something that happened this last weekend, on Father's Day actually, is that I did something really, really awesome. I did something very, very good. I did something that an entire room full of people thought were good. I created something, and it was a special dessert, and I created this special dessert for an entire room full of people, and the entire room full of people, this is so good. We love this dessert. Thank you so much. And I go to bed at the end of the night. I'm in my bedroom. I've done all the things, the teeth brushing. I like to fill my water cup all the way with water before I go to bed so that I have a big glass of water to drink in the morning. I did all the things so that I could go to sleep. And my mind is just ready for my attention, and I'm there with my mind, and I'm thinking about how I don't feel the day. Like the moments where everyone was saying how good that dessert was, the moment where, everybody was celebrating my creation, a room full of people saying, thank you for what you did. This is so good. This is so awesome. And I feel like I want more. Like I want to make something else, and I want to make it for more people. And I'm just so tired of that energy while I'm receiving it. I'm just receiving it, and I'm like, is this really me? Does this have to be me? Can I just let myself feel as though I did a good job? Can I just let myself feel important? And so I did. I started to kind of, almost like my heart was like something to get into, and just like feel that feeling of, I am significant, and I do matter, and I did do something good, and I did please an entire group of people. Like an entire group of people is pleased with me. I don't let myself feel that way. I wasn't letting myself feel that way, so I decided to let myself feel that way and open up to it. It's so scary talking about stuff like this on the internet, but I can't talk about anything else. I don't want to. I don't want to hide thoughts and feelings and ideas. I don't want to save them for later. I mean, that's what live streaming is about for me. It's my consciousness on display. It's my consciousness coming out, and I'm not going to hide anything. Of course, and it's scary putting it out there bringing it to you. But what feels even more unpleasant is the contraction of having it all held up and held in and not going anywhere. Ooh. That's the worst. That is what I choose to not experience by being one that is creating. And no one here has told me why they are listening to me. No one has told me why they choose to use the phone or computer or laptop in their possession where they could access so many. You can access so much. But right now, you're accessing this live stream and you either do or don't know why. And it's scary, I think. It's scary to not know why we do things. So I decide why. And sometimes I'm really wrong. Sometimes I'm so wrong. And I don't know for sure if I'm ever right. This is one reason why I love angels. And I appreciate connecting with passed on loved ones and ancestors. Finding them in the mind field or even the heart field is really cool. Getting another perspective. I need perspective. I appreciate and like perspective, for sure. Thank you, Cinemax. The world sucks. That's in my heart right now. The world sucks. No, I don't mean that wholeheartedly. It's just like a piece of me. If I can be anything, then I'm gonna just be this moment, you know? Like embody the energy of the moment. And every time I'm live streaming, I'm doing something where, you know, there are past versions of me across space and time that chose to believe that I was not capable of this. So I get very high from doing what I'm doing right now. I think it's a gift that I once thought I could not share my voice. And I once thought I was incapable of helping people. And I thought many times that the world was better without my existence and that my existence should just not be, because there are moments where I do enjoy being nothing. And what I mean by that is like you aren't anything to anyone. Like, you're just there, and there's just this appreciation and love and care, and it's unspoken, and it's precious, and it's beautiful, and you don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to be anyone. Like, you just get to, period. Mark says that I sound depressed. Mark also says, looks like you had an amazing time at that island. Donka says, I'm back. Cinemax says, ha ha ha, the island. The island. Does anybody want to talk about what depression is? Like, what is depression? 7 years old. Wow. Ooh, some math in the chat. 10 times 10 is 100. Was I right or wrong? No, for real though. Mark, what is depressed? What is that? Can you tell me what it is? Oh, correct. Thank you. Maybe, so Mark writes, maybe depression is something like a switch being turned from a 1 to a 0. My initial instinct with that is that it seems like another illusion, because are we going to walk around and saying, oh, that's a 1, oh, that's a 0, that's a 1, that's a 0? I don't see any, I see a lot of confusion in that, actually. And I feel anxious about that, really. I feel anxious about showing up somewhere and just sharing my energy and having it be labeled. So it's not fun, I don't think. I'm triggered that you just said that I didn't mean to trigger you. Because now I'm thinking about being triggered. I don't think I know enough about the ones and the zeros to like know what a 1 is and know what a 0 is. I'm just not educated. I'm not like educated on that like viewpoint. So I don't know what that would be. Like, I just don't know what that means. One plus one is 2. Yeah. 1 plus 1 is 2. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to go talking about that. Okay, what do I want to talk about? The house I live in is awesome. The plants that are growing around me are awesome. My body is comfortable and moisturized and hopefully hydrated. Hoping for that. I want to talk about love and how you can be in it all the time. I want to talk about being in your body and being like, yeah. I was yapping earlier. And what I mean by yapping is that there was so much information flowing. And now it's just slower, I guess, coming through, you know. Slower. 1 minus 2 is -1. Wow. Wow. Mark literally just moisturized, so that's interesting. $100 minus 100 is 0. We're just doing math here. What's something that you want to do? I want to dance. I want to turn on a song and dance. Not while I'm streaming, but like later. After I say goodbye to you guys, maybe. Or maybe like later, a couple hours later. Charging your phone, that's good. I want to lay in the sun. Will you? It is very interesting to me that I can choose to be someone that does what I want to do, and I can also choose to be someone that does stuff that like has nothing to do with what I want to do. It's crazy. And I think that when you're doing stuff that you don't want to do all the time, I think that's called like self-abandonment, because you're literally abandoning yourself. Or it could be like self-betrayal. I think it's really important to be aware of that. Like, am I abandoning myself at all in any way? Yes. Yes, because I get these ideas and I decide that someone in my life isn't going to like them before, like them as in the idea, before I even act on the idea. It's like I have this idea come to me and I'm like, oh, that person's not going to like that. And then I just have this image of this person in my mind not liking what I'm doing. Hi, Country Kirby. Country Kirby, you are someone that I thought about today when I was thinking about not ever live streaming on this channel. I've had that come to me. Just the past like couple days, and you were one of the people that I thought of, and I was like, I would never talk to Country Kirby on live stream again then if I never live stream again. And then I said, I think I will live stream again. Well, what happened? What do you mean? I'm really not understanding you guys today. Like, what happened that made me think I'll never stream again? I don't know. Probably just that it had been like a couple days of me like not streaming, and I was just thinking like, would I? Yeah, I wasn't gonna. It's not that I just had the idea. I had the idea, never live stream again. I had the idea because it is an output of energy. I mean, I do get energy back. There is some kind of exchange. And I need to get a job. So, I applied for a job and I didn't get it, and like, yeah. So, I guess I've just been a little bit unsatisfied with how I make money and the way money comes to me, and just been kind of confused about that. So it'd be sad if you never live streamed again. I pray you don't stop streaming, but I understand. Thank you. In Greece, it's nighttime. Oh, I love Greece. I've never been there before, but I love the country. I think that Greece is gorgeous. I would love to go someday. I've been having just a lot of confusion. Like travel. I could stay in my house every single day. I could sleep in the bed that's in my bedroom every single night for the next many months. I could do that. Should I do that? Probably. But I'm confused. I guess I just thought I didn't like that. And I used to not like that. I used to not like being where I was. I used to want to get out. And I did. And now, I don't want it. Like, I guess my relationship with travel has changed. Where travel to me, just 2 years ago, it was everything. It was my whole entire life. I traveled full time. And I was like a nomad. Like just going anywhere and everywhere I wanted to go. And it's just, after living that way for an entire year, even though it was 2 years ago, clearly I'm still adjusting. And I'm still like, wait, I actually like my house. I actually like where I live. I actually enjoy my backyard. I actually think my neighbors are kind of pleasant. Like, and sometimes it's like I get into this thought of like, oh, like I have to plan a trip, like I have to go, like I have to get out of here. And it's such like a, like I'm like, wait, no, I don't have to go anywhere. Like, I don't have to. So, yeah. Confusing. If you don't want to be confused, then don't listen to the rest of this live stream. It's gonna be, I'm expressing some confusing stuff. It's just very confusing. I get used to myself being one way and being one type of person, and then I change. And I'm like, who are you? So that's why today I said, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. And I had the most amazing burst of joy. Like, yeah, I'm nothing. And it was such like a relief. And I don't know how long I'll be nothing, but I'm nothing. It's really nice. It's not the prettiest name in the world, I know. But I like it. Nothing. Good night, Donka. Sweet dreams. I just have to call out Mark for a sec. Mark is full of all kinds of advice for making money, but how much money have you made as a YouTube live streamer? Like, I can't stand it. I'm not trying to hate on you, but when you gotta have experiences that you've had before you go telling someone what to do. Have the experience yourself, because I'm telling you, like, it's really hard to give sound advice, and like you don't know for sure that I'm gonna be able to have money come in as a live streamer, and I can't take that advice as legitimate advice, because it could be very dangerous for me to just go travel and expect to like make money traveling. Like, that wouldn't be a very safe thing to do. And I know that from experience. I know that from knowing how much money I make, how much money I've made in the past, and, you know, maybe something amazing and miraculous happens that like increases my income live streaming, but I don't know what that would be. Like, would love to, you know, make space for that type of experience, but But yeah. And I also just was talking about how much I love my house, remember? So I don't think that I should follow every single one of my dreams. I don't think that I should. There are some dreams that I choose to follow and some dreams that I don't. I don't think I should follow every single one of my dreams. Yeah, I can relate to everything, including myself, is in a constant state of flux, forever changing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Has anybody heard Sabrina Carpenter's new song? It's stuck in my head. Sabrina Carpenter, I can hear her singing with my inner ear. She's in my mind. I don't like the song. I don't really know if I like Sabrina Carpenter either. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful person. I guess I'm afraid of, so I watched the music video, the Man-Child music video. It's a new song called Man-Child. And she's with these really unreliable, she calls them useless, she calls them stupid, she calls them slow, this collection of men that seem to be her boyfriends. She's a singer, songwriter. I think I'm just scared of her dating life, if that's her dating life, or just the dating life that is presented in the song is scary to me. And if a lot of women are don't quit live streaming. Okay, I won't. I have to keep sharing my voice for sure, right? And YouTube seems like a good place to do that. And the money thing will get so much better. I'm going through a drought right now, I guess. But it's okay. It'll get better. It'll get better. I didn't make any money at all in, well, wait, I don't know. Maybe I need to look at it. I think the whole month of June, though, I haven't made any. Which, it does scare me. And fear and being scared is an unwanted emotion for me. I don't like being scared, and I think it does hold me back. So I've been working on just being aware of that emotion, and I'm going through a process to change consciously. Okay. What a day. Mark is watching it right now. Yeah. I hope if Sabrina Carpenter is singing about her personal experiences in the world of dating with the song Man-Child, I hope that she has better experiences in the future, because it seems like the experiences are not so great. So yeah, not so great. And I believe that conscious manifestation is when you're focused, you choose to focus your energy on something you want to be experiencing. And I think that manifestation happens whether you're conscious of it or not conscious of it. So I just know that focusing on ice cream can bring ice cream to me more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, focusing on painting or focusing on my speaking, focusing on anything can bring more of that to you. It's that phenomenon of law of attraction and manifestation, and like, I'm into that stuff. I've been into that stuff for years, and I believe in it. There's a small part of me that believes in other things, but you don't have to talk about that right now. But I'm never fully convinced that this is the way things are. I'm always open, very open-minded, but like my point in bringing that up is that I wouldn't want to be listening to a song or singing a song, especially because songs are so, like, it gets into your subconscious mind. And if your subconscious mind is what brings reality around you into existence, you're going to want to charge and fill up your subconscious mind with everything that you want to experience. So I do prefer to listen to music that, the singer is singing about something that I'm excited to experience or wanting to experience or thankful to experience or just feeling like good about experiencing. And on that note, my stream is over. I'm going to say goodbye now. Let me know in the chat what you thought about this stream. What it did for you in your life. How was it? How are you feeling? I'm going to leave and go and say goodbye. So that's what I'm doing. And I am nothing. You are everything. We are everything. We are nothing. Nothing is everything. Everything is nothing. And I'll connect with you again whenever that happens.